Okay. Uh, so hello. I'm doing something a bit unprepared, to say the least. Like absolutely unprepared. It's just something I wanted to do. Suddenly popped into my mind. Um, I'm trying not to make too much noise, even though I'm pretty sure I could talk even louder without actually bothering my neighbors because I can't hear when they talk at their place. Like I can almost never hear them unless they are listening to some loud music. I'm guessing it's not being an issue here. Because let me tell you, it's 3 a.m. and I just wanted right now to do something which is a kind of a presentation video about the channel. Uh, like I felt like I needed to do it. Even though it's been more than half a year since I started streaming, but I think it's a good moment to do it. So this video will be on YouTube. Uh, it won't be on Twitch, of course, because it's not live. Um, so basically, the way I wanted to do it is through a form of kind of questions in a way, like the kind of questions someone could be wondering. So first off, who am I? So I'm Yoraden. I'm pronouncing it Yoraden. You can pronounce it like however you want. You can call me your uh, name pending changes, possibly. Like I'm thinking about possibly changing my name when I get an actual proper model the way I want it, which could take quite a while. And when that happens, I might do an actual debut stream. Um, because I want to do something that's a bit more original. Because where does my name come from? It's very simple. It's a combination of Yora and Den. So Yora, if you played Nier Automata, you know what it is. It's basically like the Yora forces from Nier Automata. I took half of my name from that, and then is actually from God Eater, the Den, which is the main base in God Eater. Um, so but that's basically where my name came from. Like I needed a new one because my previous one made like was even more simple and even more like childish in a way. I think it's childish. It's my issue. I'm not saying that I would mind, like I would fault anyone for having a simple nickname, a simple username, but to me it feels too childish. I want to have something more unique, more original, and something that will actually make me me. I don't know. It's weird to explain. Um, Secondly, I'm French, but I decided to stream. I decided to stream in English because I want to uh, hit a bigger target audience first and foremost, and also like if I want to one day um, possibly interact with other streamers, which might happen one day, it would be easier for me to do it in English. Mostly because VTubing in France is not really that um, well spread. Like most streamers, those most popular French streamers are all flesh tubers or just don't use a camera at all, which I did at first. When I started streaming, started streaming in French with no camera at all. And then I decided, hey, you know what? Like I've been starting to following VTube to I've been starting to watch VTubers. Might as well just why not try becoming one? Oh yeah, fair warning. These video will be unedited and completely unprofessional because I don't do things professionally. I don't know how to edit shit. I don't have anyone I can pay for it. I mean, I don't have anything to pay someone with, and I don't know anyone who I could pay for it. So unedited video because I won't even make a habit of doing videos. I'm doing what right now also mostly because I'm about to go on hiatus for the end of year festivities. Like starting tomorrow, I have a week where I can't stream. Mostly because my younger brother will be spending time at my place, and then I have an appointment at my place at the time I usually stream, and then like uh, I have things to do, things to watch, things like that. I don't know when I will be able to stream again. It might be after, like it might be next month, essentially. Um, one other thing I wanted to say something. I'm 28. That's basically the most I can say regarding that. I didn't want at first to say my age, but during my last stream, I had to actually put my age into a game, like into Pragmata, because my channel's main focus in currently is video games. Sadly, it's mostly games that I've already played in the past. Like I can't give new reactions. Like I can't give fresh views on games that I play because I mostly play games that I've played in the past on stream because I want to revisit them. I often do that on my own, and I decided, you know what, might as well. Um, and so like uh, for now, it's currently mostly games that I've already played. Sometimes it's a game that I've never played, but I wanted to try out, and I decide to try it on stream, like small indie games, games in my library that I've never tried because I have quite a lot of games. Like I own quite a lot of games, and there are a lot of them that I've never actually played for diverse reasons. Mostly because uh, most of the games I have are from bundles. I used to buy games on in bundles. So anyway, so why did I start streaming? It was a combination of different things. First and foremost, I was bored. Nothing to do with my life. Absolutely like nothing. For health reasons, I'm unable to get a job currently. I'm trying to get that fixed, but it's really hard in the area where I am. Mental health reasons. I'm gonna be really open about everything here. So basically, I have severe clinical depression, um, coupled with social anxiety, a massive social anxiety, um, possibly ADHD. I'm trying to get a diagnosis for that. I'm possibly also on the spectrum, but it would be hard to get a diagnosis for that. I'm, tr- I want to try to get that done, but I think he's like getting any kind of um getting any kind of medical appointment in my area is kind of hard. Took me 2 years to finally get some help to find a new psychiatrist. Like I've started my treatment. I started a new treatment 2 months ago. Um, wait, no, a month ago because I recently went to get my new prescription. I mean, I to get some more prescription. So a month ago, I started my new treatment. Started to work. tiny bit, but not that much. Like I still have a lot of moments where I don't go well. I don't feel well at all. And these past few weeks has been worse and worse. So I haven't been really myself. And so because of all of this, like I don't have anything to do with my life. So so the first reason was out of boredom. The second reason was to try and get over my social anxiety in some way. I know it's online, it doesn't count necessarily, but I think it helps me a lot in getting more confidence in myself. Um, and streaming in English helps me train in English because I have a good level. I had a good level in English in like school and stuff, but I never went further than that with this. And we didn't do a lot of oral training. It was mostly written. So I can read, write, and listen to English, like understand English quite well, but I still have trouble. I still have trouble speaking fluently. Um, I wanted to say something else and I already forgot. Yeah, I have memory issues, which are mostly tied to my depression, uh, and possibly my ADHD. Like if you watch any of my streams, you might see that I have a lot of moments where I'm like, it's like I'm zoning out, and it's because I'm losing focus, and then I end up lost in my thoughts, and I forget stuff that I wanted to say or anything else. I keep forgetting things. It's kind of annoying. Um. So yeah, as I said, I mostly stream games for now, but I would love to stream something else, like to expand into more like chatting streams or reaction streams as well. I've done a few reactions in the past on the channel, mostly mostly work done by Glitch Studios. Sorry, and more recently the Game Awards that I got a VOD off because I happened late at night for me, but I reacted to them during a stream where it's more analytical and stuff. Like I pose a lot and I discuss a lot about different things, mostly by myself for now. But uh, it's a growing channel. Um, what did I want to say? I wanted to say more about this specifically, like what I want to do with the channel. Yeah, mostly like I would love to expand a bit more, mostly in those areas, but it's kind of hard to find content to watch because I don't want to watch just any old content. I don't want to like start watching meme videos and stuff like that. Not really my thing. Um, and news are thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about a few things, but I didn't prepare at all. Like as I said, it's completely unprofessional because it wasn't planned. It just popped into my head, and I decided, hey, you know what? Let's make this video. So yeah, I'm not the kind of streamer who's overly enthusiastic and really extroverted. Like you see a lot of YouTubers that are like extremely hyper and they love to shout, they love to just speak really loudly or in a really excited way. You won't find this here. Like it's not my personality. My personality is more calm. I can get annoyed sometimes when I play some games if the game is like becoming too hard for me. I can kind of rage at it in a way, um, and it can get on my nerves. I can get sometimes excited about something like during the stream awards when I saw the trailer for the next control game, for example, it made me really hyper. Like it actually made me excited, which is not something I often feel. So it was kind of weird for me in the moment. Um, contrary to contrary to that, to what that could make people feel, I think, regarding my personality, I am actually um kind of sensitive, kind of really sensitive actually. I might be also on another thing I might suffer from, which I will need a diagnosis for, is PTSD, which is tied to my childhood, so I won't expand on that. But like, so I might also get need to get treated for that. Uh, and because of that, I am like because of the events that led to that, I am really emotional. I like basically it's a massive challenge for me to stream because if I ever get people like actual mean people like trolls and stuff like that in my comment section or in my chat rather, it could go very badly for me. Like I'm taking a gamble here. I'm taking a massive gamble because um, I take negative criticism really badly. Not in a I'm going to start insulting you kind of way. In a I'm going to break down into tears and not stop crying for hours if that happens. Like it's an automatic response. It's not something I can control. It's not something I've been able to overcome. Basically, like any kind of negative criticism will send me crying. Um, and I'm also like I when it comes to playing games and reacting to content, I rely a lot on empathy for what I feel about what I watch or what I play. So basically, like if I watch something with people that are happy, I will feel happy. If I watch something about people who are angry, I might feel angry. Stuff like that. Like basically, like my feelings depend on the feelings of the character on the screen, which is a bit weird, but yes, it's mostly when it comes to fictional characters that it happens. And so, like, if something is sad, I will cry. I will have trouble speaking during the stream, so yeah, fair warning. Even if the rest of the time I might seem like I'm cold or like I don't have much emotions. Um, I'm not great on horror games, specifically with the ones that rely on jump scares. When it comes to horror games, I tend to avoid these. Any horror game that relies on jump scares, I tend to avoid it. I prefer those that build on ambience and scary stuff that doesn't just pop into your face. I think they're better. I've played a few horror games on stream. Sorry, like right as I was talking about horror games, I turned to the side and like I saw a bag standing on my table, and my brain starting seeing it as a possibly a person. It kind of scared me because there's nobody here. Uh, but yeah, like I'm not big on horror, but I want to stream a bit more horror games because I want to find good horror games. Those who actually build an ambience and build the scare factor instead of just uh, relying on throwing something in your face suddenly. Like these ones, Usually, when that happens, I will like get scared and then get angry. If I get jump scared in a game, I get angry like in a not an overly angry way, mostly like a oh screw you. I mean, not that kind of not in that kind of way, but you know. Um. So yeah, basically, I started streaming to. I was saying I started streaming to build some confidence as well in myself, and that's what I'm trying to achieve currently. Like we're currently the channel on Twitch is sitting at 28 followers, which is over the threshold needed to get the affiliate uh, to become a Twitch affiliate. Sorry, except that there are four goals to reach for that. So there's a goal of 25 Twitch followers. There's a number of streams to do each month, which I'm way past because I usually stream every 2 days. Sorry, um, I usually stream every 2 days, so I'm way past that. I don't remember the exact number needed, and a number of hours to stream that I also way past because I usually stream like 5 hours at a time, mm, sometimes even longer. Um, but what I'm missing is the last objective, which is three chatters, like three different chatters in four streams in a row. So I need to actually have people watching my streams and like chatting with me and stuff, several streams in a row to, I think it's in a row at least, to be eligible for affiliate. And what affiliate will achieve for me is it will unlock a lot of cool stuff for the channel and allow me to expand it further, starting with channel points. So that the possibility to have rewards for viewers that they could use. I haven't yet decided what I would put into these channel points because like I currently have no idea. I'm thinking about putting a TTS, a basic TTS. I already have the thing prepared. I just have to wait until I have unlocked the channel points, and I don't know yet the price that I would put on them. But like there would be a TTS possibly, and we'll see for any further stuff. It will unlock uh, custom emotes. I have a list of emotes already that I want to upload that I use a lot of this. I use them a lot on Discord, and like they're basically they've become kind of something that I use a lot. So these are emotes that I want to put on stream. Um, it will also unlock subscriptions and bit donations, which of course will like allow me to properly monetize my content because like I could try to do like one of the sponsorships offered on stream elements, but I don't think I would reach any goal necessary to actually get paid for them, so it doesn't matter much. I currently have donations set up, but they haven't brought anything yet, and so like unlocking subscription and bit donations would be able to take my channel further. And also one other thing that wasn't planned at first when I thought about getting affiliate, but something that I discovered afterwards. Once you get affiliate, you get access to uh, organizations. I mean, I don't remember how they call them exactly on Twitch, But it's basically like groups of like-minded streamers, and so you get access to a community server, and you know the ability to find other people from the same group as you on these servers who could you could collab with and stuff like that. So that's also like one of the big goals for my channel is to eventually, oh, sorry, my mouse keep uh, disconnecting. One of my the big goals for my channel is to eventually get do a collaboration with anyone really. Like it could be another small channel. I don't mind, of course. Like I don't see myself as becoming a big channel, but at least getting to know people in the same, in the same industry, I guess. Getting to collab with any other VTuber, even maybe a Flishtuber. I don't really care as long as it's someone I can, you know, feel okay with. Because as I said, I have social anxiety, so it's a big, um, not a risk this time, but it's a big like challenge for me because I'm definitely not the person who will go towards others for these collaborations. It took me like 5 months into streaming to create myself a Twitter account from which I tweet every time I go on stream. I've been getting quite a few followers. I haven't checked the count actually, but I'm pretty sure most of them are bots. So yeah. Final thing I wanted to talk about the models on screen right now. Um, so first off, the slime. So the slime is rendered on VTube Studio. It's a free model from the VTube Studio. Hang on, let me check my channel. I have written. It's a small model. It's a frame model from the VTube Studio workshop on Steam, and it was made by. Let me check. Arumu Alkaloid. It's simply called Blue Slime. So the reason I have it is because I wanted, when I first started VTubing, I wanted to use a frame model, but I wanted to use something that was a bit more neutral. Um, like I didn't want. Um, most models are made to be feminine for the VTubing. Like they're made that way, and the other models on the Steam Workshop were mostly copyrighted stuff. I wanted to. I wanted something that seems more neutral in nature. I decided to use that, and it's become my channel emblem and my in my channel logo. And I decided to keep the slime. Basically, I want to bring the slime to my main character when I actually I'm able to get the a model like I want. Um, and uh, the 3D model that I'm using is actually like a modified. It's a model I made myself, but it's a modified default model. Use a 3D model. You can see. It's a modified 3D model made on Vroid, VROID, on Steam. Like it's a free software. I took a I took one of the default models and I modified a bit. I modified like the hair. I modified the eye color, the hair color as well. Modify some parts of the outfit, including erasing some things and like the basic stuff that I could find. I mean, that I could learn. I mean, because I don't know anything about it. about doing this, and so like I made it myself, and it's running on VC Face. So you can see here the information appearing on screen. So my model is appearing is rendering on VC Face, which uh, is one of the few softwares that accept this type of models. There are a few other that I haven't tried actually. Like I literally took the first one I saw, and I've kept it ever since. So my goal for a model would be to keep that sort of color scheme. Mostly like essentially the idea that I have in mind is a character with heterochromia, with the same heterochromia that I currently have. On anytime I can create a model with heterochromia in any game, I put one eye as red, one eye as blue. And I want to keep that. So my ideal model, of course, would be a live 2D model for VTube Studio. Uh, I want him to have better hair than what I have. Mostly, um, I'm thinking mostly like dark with red highlights. And and for as for the outfit, it would be like an actual vest, possibly a red vest, and a green shirt underneath, or something else. But on the vest would have some motifs regarding the slime and some motifs regarding um, a kind of an electropunk vibe, because it's I think I want my basically my character, my VTuber persona. I would love him to be a someone who lives like with this kind of a scientist living in a fantasy electropunk world that also has fantasy creatures who basically like one day during his research was working in a forest, stumbling upon a friendly slime, decided to adopt it, and so the slime would become an actual part. But it would be I would have a proper model made, like a proper custom model made, where the slime would become like possibly like what envisioning is basically some toggles regarding the slime. Like I could have the slime on my shoulder or in my hand. I could have the slime take different forms. I am. It would be kind of sick, actually, in my mind. Um, so that's basically what I'm envisioning, and that would be the character I would create. If you imagine, like, if you don't exactly know what kind of electropunk you're talking about, um, think think something like the Clockwork Manor in Dishonored 2, or something like the game Close to the Sun, which I might stream at some point. Actually, I should stream it at some point. I need to make a note of that somewhere to replay it. Close to the Sun is, from what I remember, basically you go to a giant ship built by Nikola Tesla. Something happened there, like an accident, and you end up like investigating it and trying to deal with several characters that are still alive, including Nikola Tesla himself. And it's the kind of like world that I want to envision for my character. So a world where that mixes clockwork and electricity. I think it's a really cool kind of story. Anyway, I started thinking about something else when I was talking, which almost cut me off. Um, you know, I wanted to like uh I wanted to say more precision, more details about some of my beliefs to make sure that like if people don't want to offend me or something, like they don't have to mind. But I decided not to. Like I don't have like when it comes to religious beliefs, I'm agnostic. I'm not of a specific religion, but I'm not an atheist, an atheist, ath- an atheist either. Um, and when it comes to politics, I'm of the belief that as long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. Um, like as long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't care. You can be who you want. You can be what you want. I'm very like I've been raised to be really tolerant of others. I'm actually like I'm actually almost unable to hate people, to actually hate people and to hold grudges, which is a weird thing. But I'm unable to hold grudges even against people who have wronged me and made me suffer in the past. And there is quite a list, but I'm unable to hold grudges. Like I can forgive pretty easily, which is a weakness in my opinion. But anyway, I think that's all I needed to do for a presentation video. So if you are interested in what, oh wait, no wait, before that, another thing I wanted to talk about. If you see the number of subscribers on my YouTube channel, it's normal if I have like I think I have over 250. These are old subscribers from when I used to do YouTube videos. And most of them are either bots or people who have abandoned their YouTube accounts or forgotten to unsubscribe because I stopped doing YouTube videos like uh, when was it? 8 years ago? No, wait, 7 years ago. I stopped doing YouTube videos, and I basically deleted my entire channel. Uh, but these people stayed subscribed, so don't worry about it. So anyway, if you want to join those streams, whenever I stream, usually, it hasn't been the case lately because I've been a bit busy and I decided to stream at unusual times. But usually, when I hold myself to a schedule, I stream every 2 days at 3 p.m. Central European time, which is GMT plus two. Wait, no, GMT plus one. Yeah, no, GMT plus one. It was GMT plus two back when it was Central European summertime. But in summertime, as indeed, it's now GMT plus one. But it's 3 p.m. every 2 days. So I don't have a proper schedule set up. I don't even know most of the times. I don't even know what I want to stream on that specific day. I decide last moment. But currently, like I'm on a short hiatus, either for the entire week, so until like next Saturday. I might stream actually on Saturday. On next Saturday because yeah, I should be home for a few days still, and then I'm coming to my mom's place to for the end of year festivities. So I will stay there for Christmas and for New Year. I will probably stay there the entire week, so I won't be able to stream. But yeah, basically, that's the long and short of it. I just realized that the video is almost 40 minutes long. Thanks, OBS. So if you join the streams, most of the time the stream will start on this screen with this overlay uh, on the side. So you got the chat, you got new follower, new subscriber, which currently is not used, isn't used, but you know. I've got this one. If I want to react to something, my slime is not properly set up. Okay, I want to react to some stuff when I just realized, yeah, I was listening to some Doctor Who OST. Don't worry about it. Um, yeah, I have the. Hang on, let me close that actually. I have it set up automatically to jump on a thing. I was listening to some Doctor Who soundtrack because I felt like it. I might just start watching Doctor Who reactions again. I have to subscribe to Blind Wave once more, watch their reactions again for the umpteenth time. I often do that. Don't worry. I have this. At the start of a stream, you will see this screen for like. So this screen will be active for however long I decide to, which is usually like between 1 minute and 3 or 4 minutes, depending on if I have something to do before I actually begin the stream. Uh, Usually there won't be any background music because I've technically set up things to have background music that plays on stream but isn't kept for the VODs on Twitch. But I always forget to start the music because most of the times I'm playing right after starting the stream. If I need to pause the stream for whatever reason, you will see this screen. Um, and if I'm gaming, you'll see me like this, and in the background, you will see the game. Sometimes I will have to remove the slime either because it's blocking something on the HUD of the game, or because the game is taking too much uh, CPU, and I need to close VTube Studio to save that. So yeah, that's that's the channel. So feel free to catch up with any stream at any point if you want. Usually post the VODs um, between a few hours and a few days after the stream, but I always make sure to post the VODs actually because currently, since I'm not a Prime subscriber and I'm not affiliate, I only have I can only have my VODs up for a week, like 7 days on Twitch, which is the reason why I started posting them on YouTube. Like the main big reason why started posting them on YouTube. So the link, I'll make sure to put a link to my channel, my Twitch channel in the description of the video, of course. But yeah, feel free to follow, feel free to come to the channel, the streams whenever I'm live. I almost always tweet right before a stream. Um, and that's about it. Like on Twitter, it's VT. Yeah, that's about it, I think. So I guess hopefully see you at my next stream. And in any case, enjoy the content. You can watch the VODs, you can do whatever you want. Enjoy the content.